Oh, hey out there, YouTube. So, here we go with another step parent series, alright? And as you know, sorry, I'm going to readjust this a little bit. There. We usually don't roll an intro on these. Why? Because it's a pretty intense kind of thing that, I'm going through, and I don't want to break it up with music or a title or anything else. Well, today, we've got a pretty special guest on this video, alright? You've seen him in some of my other videos, and I've talked about him specifically through a lot of these videos. And yes, some of you may have noticed, I did trim up the sides. I did. It was getting a little bit out of control, and I was like, okay, what the hell? Trimmed it up. It's hair, it grows back. But the monkey's going to come in here in just a moment, and he's going to talk. So, this is his first appearance in our Step Parent series, and we've been talking about this. And it all really came to a head when he went to Bible camp a little bit ago, and he had a pretty emotional experience there. Now, I kind of don't want to spoil it, but I want him to share his own words. Alright? We were talking earlier today, and we're shooting this video for this very reason. There's lots of step parents out there who aren't as lucky as I am. Alright? I have a great relationship with my kids. They're mine. They don't call me stepdaddy. They don't treat me any differently. They treat me like I am the real daddy. Okay? Caden, like I told you, and some of these other ones had to go through something very emotional, and it really touched me big time. So, be kind to him in the comments, because this is one of his first big things, and he really wanted to do this because he feels he may be able to help other children who have step parents. So there's, no way in hell I'm going to tell him, no, we're not going to shoot this video. It was, we were going to shoot it tomorrow, but after thinking, we need to shoot this today because he's got this great feeling to be able to do it. So bear with me real quick. I'm going to pause this video for a moment. We're going to bring the monkey in, and we're going to have kind of interaction because I'm going to be kind of behind the camera. So, just so as a disclaimer, none of this has been rehearsed. None of this is anything. I'm just going to let him go where he wants to go and try to help keep him focused, okay? So, one moment, we're going to pause this.
Hey guys, it's Caden, aka the monkey. Well,
You're okay. Go ahead, buddy.
you might be thinking, what am I holding right behind me? Well, it's a Bible. As you might think, I don't like Bibles. I don't care about them. Whatever. But you need these Bibles, no matter what.
Tell them why. Tell them why you feel that way.
Why? So you can know the wise things God has done, and also, let's hold this aside for a moment, and let's get to a verse. One of the verses say, God is the father to the fatherless. Always
Now tell people why that's important to you.
Well, for those of you that are...
No, not them. Why it's important to you. Okay?
Okay.
Come on, buddy. You can do this.
Anyways, I feel like it's important so I can, know that I'm not alone when there's,
It's okay. You can do this.
pretend my dad gets killed or something like that. Always remember, you're not alone. You still have God.
Okay. Now, why don't you tell people what happened at Bible camp and how you feel?
I really don't want to talk about that.
You should, because it could help people. Okay? Sometimes, buddy, when we're hurting and other people are hurting, what we go through and how we can find a way out of it could help somebody else.
Or like, no, and also, like, if your parents get, no, if your dad gets killed or your real dad leaves, always remember, God is there with you.
Okay. Do you remember how you were before we met each other?
Yeah, I was pretty scared.
Scared of what, pal?
I was pretty scared that my dad wouldn't say yes.
Okay. You're confusing me. Say yes to what, buddy?
Say yes if he could be my dad.
Okay. You're getting a little ahead right now. Do you remember when I first met you?
No.
Do you remember punching mommy in the tummy?
I really don't want to talk about that.
Okay.
But you can cut that part out of the video.
No. This is pretty important, okay? This is pretty important stuff. Buddy, you've gone through a lot in your life. And you've done a lot that people a lot older than you never ever could. You have stood strong in your life. And I'm very proud of you. And I love you with all my heart and soul, bud.
And
It's okay. Hold on. Here, move over. We're going to do it this way. No. Come on. We're going to do it this way, okay? It's okay. I got you. I've always got you, don't I?
yes.
Even on bad days and good days, I've got you, right?
Yes.
I know this is kind of heavy for you, and I know it's kind of emotional for you, and it's okay. All right?
All right.
Now, we're going to wrap this up, because I think it's getting to be a little bit much for you. Is there anything you want to say to anybody out there?
So far, no.
Okay. Well, what we're going to do, guys, is I'm going to spend a moment or two with him and get him okay. And then I'm going to wrap this up in a moment. So hold on a second, okay?
Okay.
Okay, guys. Sorry about that. It got a little heavy for him, as you saw. What I was hoping he might talk about is how he was, before he got a stepdaddy in his life. And how brave he was, like I've talked about in some of these other videos, for him to walk in a room and ask me to be his dad. Now, what I was really, really hoping he was going to talk about was his experience at Bible camp. I don't know everything that happened. I heard from, my nieces who were there with him that he broke down crying because, his real daddy is not in his life and didn't want him and cast him aside. So what I've had to tell him is, weak men step aside and strong men step up. I've been in his life since he's 2, and, he's a lot older now. He's turning 10. One of the hardest things I had to do was reprogram that kid from what he thought was okay to no, and here we go, and I have an incredibly loving son, and another, incredibly loving stepdaughter, but she'll make an appearance in these series as well. I've been in her life since she was 2 months old, and she thinks I'm her real daddy, so I'm not ready to approach that subject with her yet. Big reason for this one, he really loves from his heart. And yeah, I know a lot of you can hear my voice has changed. He wants to help people, but it's causing emotions within him. And I'm glad he was able to at least share that little bit with you. Yeah, I was kind of, asking questions behind the camera, hoping he might say some stuff. But if he's not ready to talk, I'm not going to press him. I'm not. He'll get there, and he's going to be, in some more of these. Because he's full of love, but I don't know, this one's one of the hardest step parent ones I had to do because, well, he's here. and, be able to hold him when he came home from Bible camp and let him cry for a while and reassure him that there's not a damn thing wrong with him. That a weak man had to step aside so I could have a son. We've had our ups, we've had our downs, as you guys know, throughout these series. And I think it's only going to get a hell of a lot better from this point forward. So, I'm going to wrap it kind of like that, guys. I mean, this one's kind of still affecting me a little bit to watch him go through that. Because that's my son, and he's breaking down crying because he wants to help people so bad, but it's tearing him apart inside his life experiences. So, for those of you out there who are step-parents, you know what I'm going through. Alright, and I'm sorry, this incredible viewer, I can't remember your name, and I know you said you watch and you understand because you're a step-parent. And sorry for that dinging going on. Red Sox playing today, so... Okay. It looks like we're still trailing the Rays. But anywho. Yay. The joy of pennant baseball, right? Anywho, guys. I'm going to wrap this kind of like this. Man, if you're a first-time viewer of the channel, man, you picked a heck of a one to start with. Alright, you really, truly did. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching this video. Guys, you know the deal. Like, I think it's going to be in that corner. You're going to see a little channel symbol pop up. That's going to bring you right to subscribe. Please subscribe, because there's going to be more of these coming, and we have other stuff that's out there as well. And, once you subscribe, please click on that bell icon, because it's going to bring you to, well, I should say it's going to have YouTube notify you every single time we upload a new video. And speaking of those videos, two are going to pop up either on that side of the screen or that side of the screen. Not sure which yet. Alright. But guys, I wanted him in this. He wanted to be in it. So this is one of, I think, my most powerful step-parent vlogs ever. Guys, thank you so much for watching. And like I said, please be nice to him if you're going to leave a comment. Alright? Little man's gone through enough. Please don't be a dick to him. And if you can show him some love and support in the comments below, that would be awesome. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you have an incredible day today.